Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another night of World Championships. And tonight we have Tour Semifinals. I am the biggest of all dogs, your lead commentator and director for the evening. With me, we have Iganissimo Frabo that will join us soon vocally, and he's also taking care of broadcasting Group A. Like I said, Tour Semifinals, and we will be doing the multicast as usual tonight on this stream due to technical issues with the IMA one. We will be trying to follow both groups where possible. And right now, quick reminder of the composition of this group. We have, I'll actually show you. Leo Falandri, Huli Kools, Jakub, Yubi, Miru, and Ibra. And myself are streaming. And it's Ibra taking 76 and 78 rider into the front. Not sure what happened to the other two, but he's going for this KOM. And he seems to have everything to take it. Huli Kools accelerates, but it's a little too late. But it's too little, too late. And now, as we pass this KOM, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the IMA's PCM World Cup 2023, presented by Cyanide and Nakon. PCM 2023 and Tour de France 2023 will be available on Steam next month. Do check them, please. Ibra taking the 1-2 on the last KOM. And it's now Yubi attacking after that KOM. Huli Kools tries to follow. He here has 78 Mountain, Puncher, and Cobbles Rider. Huli Kools has 76 Mountain Rider. Pache is the Puncher and also the Cobbles guy, but the break is not allowed. Now it's Leo Falandri trying to move to the front. Let's see if he's just looking for position. I don't think so. He has some guys that could attack there, but not yet. Everyone's trying to gain position ahead as we are going into a border section. As you can see, this first stage, there's three windy sections. The climbs aren't that steep, so who is going to be at the finish line for the sprint is obviously going to depend on the tactics played and on the pace given to the race. However, there is immediately after the windy section, there is an intermediate sprint. This should be 100% for the 85 sprinter to contest. Let us see. Quickly check on my riders. Yep, everyone's working here. "20 kilometers into the intermediate sprint, and as we speak, the intermediate sprint, and I am now going to finally check on Group B. You will have to apologize me for the delay on that, but currently I am alone on doing so. I'm waiting for Frabo to finish his dinner. He's also streaming B, but at the same time finishing his dinner. So obviously, to do all of this together, still have to comment and pay attention to, I believe Miru has disconnected. Pay attention to everything is complicated. Let me see Frabo. don't see Frabo, but I see Joe Whiteley. Okay, group is already underway and already heading into the second climb of the day. So we will be looking at the finish of that group first. In the meanwhile, we wait here for the intermediate sprint on our sister court. Lovely, but this isn't. You will uh, bear with me a little bit because it was meant to have Frabo here putting his own image. But here we are going towards the intermediate sprint. I see Jakub at the front. Julie comes from the left side, launches soon, has a few man, can afford to do it. Huliko's coming from the right side. Huliko's coming from the right side, but it's for Bengal called Huli second, and maybe I think Ibra. Let's see what PCM says. PCM says indeed the same, Ibra, but the host is the only one that can be sure. Right now we stay with that. Now we have Miru with David de la Cruz and Bilbao and Sanchez. Luis Leon Sanchez, I believe. And Yubi goes with Pollitt. That is his Hobblesman, his Puncher, and his 78 Sprinter. For me, with 76 Puncher and 78 Mountain Rider. Miru actually manages to escape. Yubi was caught up. It's going to be a 1-2-3 for Miru in the KOM. And there we go. 1-2-3 for Miru. In this case, 1-2 because it's a third cat. And it only gives 2 points for the first, 1 point for the second. Oh my god, who's spitting me now? Only 41 seconds. No one seems. Oh, Huli actually might join them. As I was saying, no one seems interested yet. And Huli goes with uh, 82 Cobbler, Puncher, and 85 Sprinter. Okay, so now it's Leo Falandri trying to join, and Ibra as well on the move. He has 76 Mountain, 78 Sprinter, and Puncher. Leo has 85 Sprinter, 76 Mountain, 78 Mountain. So uh, good tactics I see from some trying to take their 78, sorry, their 85 Sprinter until that next intermediate sprint, which is pretty much uh, his final goal of the stage, unless obviously they can make him pass depending on what happens in the race. And with him at the front, it's a possibility. Maybe we can see the 85 Sprinter battling for this stage. Indeed, indeed, Ben Young, indeed. I would have taken him too, to be honest. But as always, back together, Miru striking again. This time with his leader Landa and his 82 Cobbles Rider. Trying to, he goes into the wind, 27 wind, side wind right now, and I'm gonna guess he tries to go, maybe attempt to get those bonus seconds with Landa. And right now he has 40 seconds. Response isn't immediate. That's the best thing that can happen from you, but there's still a long time to go. So hardly anything is solved at this point for that intermediate sprint. Miru's attempt still has 48 seconds, and as you can see, Leo Falandri here and Ibra putting the pace in it. Now it's Ibra. He attacks with the 76 Mountain Rider, the 78 Sprinter. Leo Falandri follows with the 76 Mountain and the 85 Sprinter. But Miru still has 42 seconds of advantage. And Avambubu continues to pull Landa, and it's now 40 seconds. There seems to be cooperation between Leo Falandri and Ibra. Hulikos joins with Madouaz and Pache, Kokar, but everyone catches them. And 40 seconds for Miru. Miru might have enough advantage here. Let's see what happens. Now Jakub relaying like a madman with Thomas Mawaczynski. 40 seconds.
I showed
40 seconds. Hello, Frabo. Welcome.
momentum
And
back.
there goes Landa. Landa being freed by Miru. Landa is free. Second place was for Kokar. Third place, Laporte of Leo Falangi, the 85 sprinter.
Okay, in my group there is a breakaway.
Can you put
No,
your
there is
image here?
a split.
I need you to put your image here on Discord, please.
Okay, by the way, can you watch the stream or not on Twitch, or I have to share another?
No, I would prefer if you could share on Discord. It would be easier for me to stream.
Okay.
That was the idea. Alright, I'm having access now to Group B. We will be going there in a minute, but before we go there, Frabo, tell us what's going on in Group B.
Okay, maybe not now anymore, but there was a breakaway. Wait, there was. Do you see good fight? There was a split, and there is still a split. And half of the leaders were in front and half of the leaders were behind. The gap was like more than a minute, but now the gap is closing.
Okay.
As we can see, Joe is trying to force because there are still two leaders behind.
In the meantime, sorry to interrupt, because in Group A, Miru is at the attack with Landa and his remaining teammates. 5-man train for the Spanish trying to go, and everyone else is trying to follow. 6-man train. Actually,
Wait,
it's a
wait.
5-man train.
What are you wait, wait, wait. What are you streaming on your
Group
channel?
Group A for you to see if you wish to, because
And there is multi-stream or not?
I'm doing the multi-stream on my Twitch.
Okay. So you can also show my screen or not?
Yes, that's what I'm working on. So please comment Group A as I try to
Okay.
work on that.
No, no, we have to synchronize. So in my group, the situation is now stable. Maybe I count how many sprinters 78 are here. Joe has it. Alder has him. Guilherme still has the 85 sprint. Who
Good.
is
Good evening.
Aggressive?
Okay, those two are the streams I need to watch.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so will I go from one thing to another?
Okay, we are currently commentating Group A for a little bit. Wait.
Which is yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here in Group B there is an attack of shadow, but don't think will work. No.
Well, in Group A, we are at the end of the full flat following last climb of the day, and it's 29 riders in the peloton. Miru is leading it without imposing a fast rhythm, though, and most of the people I think still have their sprinters. Obviously, I don't have the start list yet, so I don't know who took sprinters trying to win the stage. But I think
You think it's a good choice to taking the 85 sprint or not?
well, to be honest, I think that this stage alone mostly gives him the sprint jersey, so the green jersey. So actually, if you win this stage and you do a good amount of points in the intermediate sprints, basically you have mostly won the classification. Obviously, you need to do sprints even in the other stages. And with the position of intermediate sprints, I think it's for the 85 sprinter, so it totally makes sense to take the sprinter. Now, Ibra is trying to
How many,
attack
how many K to go?
38 kilometers from the finish.
Okay, so here, okay. So
And
it's more important.
Ibra is going. He has 20-second advantage. Let's see who
In
is
my group,
reacting
3K to
now.
go.
Let's see who is reacting. Meantime, let's go for a moment. Yeah, because it's 3 to go in Group B, which is
Two,
group. Yeah,
Tito don't
two
think will
ahead
arrive.
at the last kilometer, but the
Yeah.
sprint is launched.
No,
Sprint
no,
is
won't
launched,
survive, won't survive.
and it seems like Titu is going to be
Guilherme,
taken in the
Guilherme.
final meters, and it's Guilherme who wins the stage.
Oh,
Titu is
nothing, Tito
taken
almost
in the
arrived.
last 100 meters,
All right,
and
guys.
he still managed to do third place.
I'm still trying to figure some technical difficulties that I'm having in putting Bravo stream live here, but you said Guilherme won. Who was second and third on the stage? Do you know?
Second as gaming, third Tito.
All
As
right.
gaming was Titu.
Thank you.
Tito.
As
And Titu
And
managed
guess what? I'm out of 10 minutes.
great.
I don't know how it works. Huh?
In Group A, the break from Ibra has been neutralized, so actually final downhill, and then we will have final 20 kilometers, flat kilometers to Nice, which, as you can see in the profile, um, have some windy zone in it. So actually, we can expect at least someone to be put in difficulty from this if you have not managed your bars in the right way. If the wind will be high, because it's not granted that in those windy zones you have some. And it's Leo Falandri going to the attack, in the attack with the Godon and I don't see the other rider. I would love to see who is the other rider Leo attacked with. And Miru trying to join him. He's trying to join him when we are at the start of the windy zone, and this can be an interesting attack, 20 kilometers from the finish. Miru's attack has been relayed back, and to be honest, even Leo's attack isn't gaining that much, because Oligus actually is pacing. In fact, Leo has stopped. The attack wasn't continuing the attack wasn't the most intelligent choice actually. Now the group is basically stopped. No one is trying to take in advantage of the windy zone, so we basically passing it without any problem for the group.
Problem.
One drop,
Why is your
it's
stream down, dude?
minor.
Because there was lagging.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
it's minor.
then we might have to go. We might have to do full focus on A and only update B because I'm having real issues trying to put
No,
Franos.
if you need to stream, I will do. If you need only to watch, I. If you
No,
need that, okay, I do it.
do what?
If you need it, because you have to, I will show my stream. It's okay.
Yeah, I need
If
to
you only
show.
to watch, it's better that.
No, wait,
Well,
wait,
in
wait.
the meantime, we are in the final 10 kilometers in group
I
A.
I have an idea.
Yeah, which idea?
Wait.
We're 8.5 kilometers from the finish. It's Hubi approaching the
Yeah.
final sprint here,
Keep
and
commentating that.
Hubi and Jakub are the best positioned. The windy zone has finished here now, so wind is basically ended. In fact, it dropped from 20 to 4. So it's up to the final sprint, which will be on mostly straight roads. Even if we have some turns, they don't affect the speed of the riders. So it's large roads also. So actually, you'll see a nice sprint, 3 kilometers from the finish. It's now I think Leo Falandri taking it's Leo Falandri taking the best positioning. He's starting the sprint. He's starting the sprint while on the left hand side it was Oligus starting, Oligus sprinting, and it's Leo actually winning the stage. Leo actually dominated the sprint ahead of Jakub, who gets second place, and third place for Oligus. Actually, bad sprint from Miru. Bad sprint from Miru.
We know
And,
that Mimu
Miru
isn't the strongest
got
sprinting.
the sixth place, while fourth place for Ibra, and fifth place again for Oligus. So this group has finished sprint stage. We can go group B.
No, nothing is happening.
Group B. Nothing is happening, but
Do you think that the Pancho can win the KOMGFC or is it impossible?
I need to check stages again because I already forgot. No, I don't think so. I think in the end, the most safe choice for the fucking mountain jersey could be the 78 mountain. Even if you do some points in this stage with the yellow guy, still
But gaming is tight.
yeah. Well, if you get many points, maybe you actually can. But for example, in next stage, I don't think the 73 the puncher will get that many points because the climbs are very hard. So I don't know. Maybe there are more possibilities in the next stage, the fourth one, because climbs are a little easier. So
Also,
that should be the case, but we will see.
so,
Yes.
wait, I have my audio two times. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
By the way, Sean, do you have a memories about this stage or not?
Do I have a what?
Memories of this stage.
No, and
Someone,
let me work, please. I'll join you in commentary soon. I just need to.
wait, guys, do you have a memories of this stage or not?
Yeah, bad memories.
I remember this stage 3 years ago. Raul team attacking on the first Alto Delaya and winning. Then he said me, you have to do this strategy. I did his same strategy and arrived last.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I think you're not Raul. Raul can do that. You can't. That's all. By the way, we can see the finish, which is nasty because there are many steep climbs. The tree climbs up to Aya from two different sides. So the battle for the KOM jersey is basically happening because actually you have yeah, Joe Whiteley now on the attack. To be honest, um, he isn't too much interested to KOMs because actually made the Peacock pass first, which is probably not a rider that will try winning the KOM classification. But you have a break established now because it's 14 riders and it's 14 riders behind Joe's 3 riders, which is 37 seconds ahead. To be honest, I think he will
Yes,
try to
yes.
go until the first intermediate sprint, while behind they're trying to close the gap, obviously, because actually for points jersey it's important to close.
Gaming trying to catch
And we
Joe.
can see as gaming trying to close on his own, trying
No,
to
no,
trying to join. Um,
he will pay. He will pay
so
this
widely,
stupid
but
move.
I don't think he will manage to do it because actually Joe attacked again and dropped him again back because he already put again 20 seconds.
Too soon,
And
spacing for Shadow.
Shadows tries the same thing, but it's too late. And Joe Whiteley is going to win the sprint, the intermediate sprint. To be honest, I wanted to see what with what rider.
I think Shadow knew that the sprint had 2 corners.
Yeah, but yeah, actually he won with McClay. McClay is the 78.
Sprint.
So actually Joe is trying to win with a
Right.
different strategy, which is actually I think a good idea because on mountains for sure you will have more help than the others. So let's see if this strategy happens to be good.
To be
And
honest, I would have tried to win the
Joe,
stage
huh?
with the. No, wait. Let me show. Let me wait. I will try to win the sprint jersey with the puncher because now if the break arrives, the stage is 100% for the puncher. And maybe adding the
No,
points.
I think
Adding points.
this stage in the end is for climber. I need to leave for a moment.
Left. Just left. Breakaway of 4 minutes with some 85, 80, 78 mountain and some puncher. And SAU the composition, I think everyone has the more or less the same rider. Now they are trying to sprint for the second DS. Remember that Joe is trying to win the sprint jersey with the 78. I don't know if the is the right choice. Now I have to calculate the gap. Go on Joe. Joe. Okay. minus still. Wait, Joe attack. Joe attack. Joe attack. Joe is doing the trouble. Gaming, chasing.
Watch out! A team leader is falling behind.
Most gaming is stopping. No, there is a GC attack now. Okay, good B. Joe attacked in flat. Up over 2 seconds. Now, if as G stops, to be interesting, but as G isn't stopping, I don't understand why. He's spending a lot.
He broke from the pack like a greyhound.
Let's see with who.
It's an attack.
One is that Joe doesn't have the best in front. Being honestly, I think I have to stop streaming here, and you have to share the screen of Twitch. I don't know. Maybe putting the stream on and then
Do you know how to do it?
no, putting the stream on and on your screen and capturing it.
Put what?
But I
Sorry?
don't know.
Line features some dreadful percentages.
Recording the streaming your window with Twitch open.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But you are streaming at my Discord or my Twitch?
Your Discord.
Okay. So now I think Joe will pay this. Joe managed it very bad. Did the good, very bad errors, my opinion.
There's a rider trying to break away.
Now SG can join him easy. No SG, now Tito will join him with Baghdad. And Joe spent. Yeah, Joe, don't. Very bad move from Joe. No, if they behind, maybe behind, they won't catch him. But he attacked badly, my opinion. Now, T2 are already trying to win some K1 with Roland, but let's focus on situation behind.
We're into the second half of the race. The riders are going to be more and more.
Alder will try now, two goes draw. By the way, what is Joe doing? What is the Joe doing? He's doing that. But he's the focus that I don't know. Okay, now Joe managed quite good, but someone subscribed with you.
Yes.
Lol.
Ah,
Okay, wait. Now there is
Falling behind. A team leader is falling.
no, not a couple. Also three guys in front, but I think someone behind will join and nothing will happen for this
okay.
part of.
We're going back to our center court as we are approaching the intermediate sprint in 11.6 kilometers. Trouble. No break here. What do you think can happen after this intermediate sprint? Some attacks?
No breaks is no attacks. Remember this. But now wait, T2 did a good move, honestly,
Now we
because
focus
he's
on
in front.
center court, Bravo.
The rider
Okay,
is looking to give the pack the slip.
no breaks. Remember this. Breaks is no attacks. So Leo, do you think Leo will win the sprint jersey or not?
I don't
So,
know. I don't know. I haven't been watching as much as I would like because I'm still uh, doing the director work.
huh, okay, so you have to maybe comment it a little bit, maybe. So there is a breakaway of T2, very big gap, honestly, on the peloton. Maybe in peloton they would stop, so I think I have to pick the gap. 2 minutes and 40. What that players don't understand the stream. Did. Mhm.
He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed.
Someone attacking in the peloton. 5 minutes in attack. Also Thomas behind them. But let's see in front what is happening. ASG, ASG, ASG.
So this is the last third of the race.
I think in front they have good possibilities to win the stage. Wait, now we have Tito attacking, Cosnevo attacking, we're attacking with the two guys. Honestly, I think SG will pay. But I don't know if they should relay a little bit or not.
So, Frabo, I am back. Where are we in the race?
In the race, my group Tito doing maybe a little bit is a little bit ridiculous because instead of cooperating with SG, he's trying to winning alone. And now who goes under? Team attack of 5, Joe team attacking with 4. But honestly, I don't think these kind of attacks will work.
Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in
Now
the rear as more of them are left in the wake.
we have T2 going for a solo with Rolanda 40k report. Is that? So what do you think, Dog? So what do you think? Everyone will go for the Montevideo, or someone will try to win the stage with the punch?
I think everything's possible. I think if they get the possibility of doing it with the puncture, uh, actually with the 82 mountain rider, it will be some 10 precious seconds. So, see.
My opinion, everyone will go for the Montevideo. Another team attack from Aldo, but he doesn't go. Okay, I think how is the situation in your group?
Situation in my group is going into yet another third cat, and we're going to go back to our central court, by the way. Actually, we have been in central court. That's what I had asked you to comment, but here we are, 6 men at the front. I see 78 for Miru. I see Puncher as well. I see 78 for Ibra and Puncher for Jakub. But they only have 1 minute and 24 seconds gap. Trouble?
In my group, we have T2 alone in front with one rider with almost 3 minutes at 40k to go. 44k to go. Now another team attack command. But it doesn't go. As usual.
Please comment on A. I will be joining you soon.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
$80k to go, 18k to go. T2 still has 1 minute and a half of gap.
There are just 15 kilometers left.
Well, I remember a little bit the stage, maybe in the middle of this descent you can attack. And if the attack arrives, you won. If you make the gap. This is the right moment to attack, right now. E2 still managing the gap, but don't think he will arrive.
10 kilometers left.
How many kilometers to go in your
Too strong pace.
how many kilometers to go in Group B, Frabo?
8.
8. We're going to move to Group B then.
So T2, 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 T2.
All right.
He will be caught. He will be catched.
T2 is going. Is it with the leader? Is Roland his leader?
No, he's the 78. He will be catched 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe he will try to manage to have the second attack, but of course he won't arrive to then.
All right. 1.3 kilometers to go until the final KOM of the day.
I think he has the. No, he's dead. He's dying.
Only 5 kilometers left.
Oh my god, 5k to go.
He's not even gonna get the KOM. There's gonna be a movement from not sure. It's ASG actually that takes the.
Who cares, honestly?
It's
Yes.
ASG that takes the KOM. And as we launch into the final 3.2 kilometers, the sprint is about to happen. 19 riders going into downhill now.
SG, very good position. Also Thomas.
Shadow.
Pogacar maybe as best place.
It's Shadow.
Now
It's Alder. Joe is not on the best position, but he's recovering now, and ASG is at the front. I think with T2. The acceleration is now underway. Let's see who launches first. The actual sprint. 500 meters to go now. T2 is at the front. He's going to be the first to launch. He has a good positioning.
Pogacar. Opinion Pogacar.
It's gonna be Shadow. It's gonna be Shadow.
Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
One,
2, 1, 2,
two
1.
for Shadow. I knew positioning was key here. Second place goes to Walder. The third place, sorry. Fourth place goes to Joe. Fifth place, I believe, is 42. We move back to Group
1,
A.
2 for Shadow. Impressive, guys. Impressive.
Very impressive. And as we speak, we are back in Group A, Frabo. We pay all our attention now into Group A as they are in the two final categorized climbs of the day. And then we go into the finish. So we see Miru still has Bilbao and Luile Sanchez, and Jakob still has Golas. Ibra has Polanch and Roglic, which is 76 and 78. And these are our protagonists so far, but Leo Falandri is moving in with his own 78 mountain rider, Parepantre, Thibaut Pinot, and Godon as well. Mikael Landa, Miru's Landa is there in the fight, but it's Ibra that takes the intermediate sprint.
It's quite ridiculous that people want. Wait. You will do it. People want Slovenia, even if they are not from Slovenia.
Sorry, people want what? I didn't understand.
Slovenia team, but they are not
Yes,
from Slovenia.
yes. Well, it has Pogacar, so I can understand that.
So, yes. No, fortunately, I think
9 riders ahead, but it's only 30 seconds now. Weaver's catching up with Roglic and Polang, 78 and 76 respectively. Leo Falandri moves with Pinot, gaining advantage on everyone at the Alto Yaya. People need to respond here because time is running out. 7 kilometers to go. Leo at the attack with Pinot. Miru at the attack with Landa as well, but it's now Tadej Pogacar from Ibra that is about to closes it down. Everyone as they were back together, 6.1 kilometers to go, and
Leo is boxing.
we know that positioning in this sprint is essential. And Leo goes again. Think he can have the energy for the last one after such an effort? Trouble.
For me, Leo, you will pay.
Yeah, it's actually a good possibility.
Let's see how our position riders of Leo. Oh, no. For me, you will pay.
Now
And
Yubi
Miru is bad position.
Miru on Hubie on his right side, Jakub right behind Falandri. Ibra now comes from the left side. He still has Polanka alive as well. And there, Huli Kools is terribly positioned. Landa is alone. And now 600 meters to go. It's still for Andrew that has a good positioning. He's going to launch. Thibaut Pinot with Ibra is on this wheel with Novak. Not going to happen. It's going to be for Thibaut Pinot, Leo Falandri. Leo Falandri. Leo Falandri.
Second,
Yubi second. Third is Jakub. Fourth is Ibra. Fifth is good question. And trying to remember who the other French here is. Hushi, I think. It's Hushi. Let's see. I'm even gonna tell you. It's Huli Kools, actually. It's Huli Kools. So Huli Kools only gets a 6th place. Back to my riders and see where they are.
okay, welcome to Steam Group.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right. How is your group right now? I'm gonna put you live in a few minutes.
Ah,
A couple of seconds actually.
same shit as usual.
Okay, so it was
I,
Leo, Yubi, Jakub, Ibra, who equals fifth and sixth, then Ibra seventh and eighth, Yubi ninth.
how much you lost?
22 seconds. He was 10th place.
Oh,
10th place. Points classification. Actually, GC Miro now has 15 seconds on the main leaders, 26 on Pogacar, and 29 on Landa. Points classification, Leo Falandri already has 60 points, same as Holy Cools. And in the KOM, it's still early days. Ibra leading 13 points, Leo with 10, Ibra entered with 7. So, as we prepare to go to the next stage,
okay. Now I describe a little bit my group. The breaks. By the way, strange. Okay, Tito did another crazy attack. So another attack, but I think he will pay because he attacked alone. No, with only two riders and not a good time to attack. Honestly, T2 6-man train and yeah, yeah, already has 1 minute advantage in the back. Division, yes, for the division. What's interesting this stage? Do you like it or not?
I definitely do. But I think there has a little bit of extra flat in there that could have been reduced, but might be good for tactics actually.
Yeah, very interesting. For tactics, now we have
Uh,
SG with Big Bake.
Tell me what's going on in your group because I'm about to change to there.
Yeah, I said you SG with a massive break with a 6-man train and behind maybe they are closing and then they will close now probably. Yeah, they will close now. SG T2, I'm very confused, always confused. T2. I don't realize how T2 arrived here, so because I'm not impressed about his gameplay. Maybe it doesn't give any emotion of strength watching him playing.
Oh my fucking god!
So, Sean, who are the players who give you a sensation of strength watching them?
Sensation of what?
Strength,
Of what?
of domination. Who are these
Uh,
players?
None.
What?
None.
Lol.
I think. Well, there are some great players out there. Obviously, don't get me wrong, but uh, okay, we are back in your group. So I see
We
that
have,
there's a
you
break.
have two, I have three players.
Who? Tell me.
Miro,
Tell me.
Leo, and Basu.
No, I don't think Miru at all is on that list, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's a very good player. But, um, wait, just let me take my riders next to.
I got him. I impressed more times about Miro than Joe. Watching how he plays, both plays. Also Jose, but Jose isn't playing the solo. As also Jose
Okay,
sometimes
we
he's
are
really best.
back to Group B, and I see that everyone is back together again. Let's see how the first intermediate sprint goes.
Huh. I mean, So do you think Leo is already passed or not?
I think GC will be decisive on that, and it's still too soon to tell.
Now HG, no, Alder is going.
There's a breakaway.
Shadow is trying to. Maybe Gupra is starting. Roglic for maybe
Assuming
now.
these are all 78 riders at this point that are trying to go.
Uh, yes, yes, for the 17.
And how is the classification in this group?
Oh, again, T2 with the leader.
Attack from T2 with the leader. Let's see who it will respond.
At the sub, thanks to Colombian.
Joe Whiteley is about to enter.
I don't think so.
He just did. I'm not sure if it was his leader, but he just did. Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
he did. There he is.
Now maybe did a wrong attack.
Ibra.
Almeida because I saw games that not attacking with good effort. I think the leader
Okay,
took
Frabo, go to the front of
little
the
bit of
race.
space.
Go to the front of the race. Want to see the intermediate sprint? It's
Alderweireld.
Alder has 36 seconds on it, but let's see who's going to take the third place as well.
I think Laporte will pass Caldero.
I'm not sure if he has it. Well, let's see.
And not. Caldero won.
Well, he actually has it. Well, not Alder, I mean. Caldera actually managed to get that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going back
So
to Group A.
A courageous rider is looking to break away.
In Group A, we already have a 22-man break. Let me quickly try and see who's here. 85 Sprinter for Holy Cools, 76 Mountain, Puncher, 78 Mountain. Yubi has the Cobbles guy. Schachman is the Puncher, and Brenner 78 Mountain. Ibra has Puncher, 76 Mountain, and 78 Mountain. Leo Falandri has 76 Mountain, Puncher, and 78 Mountain. Miru has the Puncher, 78 Sprinter, and 78 Mountain Rider. And let's see, they're about to go into the first intermediate sprint themselves. Frabo, what do you think can happen here in this group? I mean, Leo has an advantage, but it isn't a decisive one. This stage may very well be one of the first big deciders of the evening. Would you agree?
honestly, I think Leo will try to focus to eliminate someone.
For
This is
example,
my
who?
opinion.
For example, who?
Mm. For me, he will try to maybe Miro, but they are quite good defense, so I don't think he will focus on him. Because Miro is the only one stronger in. Maybe Jakub is also good.
Alright, 4.6 to go. Yubi has his 78 Sprinter here. 85 Sprinter for Jakub, 85 Sprinter for Leo Falandri, and for Hulis. And now it's Yubi launching, attacking with Degenkolb, but he's not going to get rid of the 85 Sprinters. And he lost his lead out, which was one of his big advantages. He might be in serious trouble here. 5 sprinters. Leo Falandri launches first. Is going to be followed from the right side. Comes Jakob. Jakob might take a bit. That takes for Leo Falandri.
No,
Jakob
Leo, Leo,
second.
Leo. For me,
And
Leo.
Hulikos third. And Yubi only fourth.
Let's see from the events.
78 sprinter from Ibra fifth. Let me see the event. The events indeed. Laporte, France 3. So yeah, Leo Falandri has it.
So now situation is static.
we're going to take this opportunity to move back to your group.
No, it's stable. The situation is stable.
Oh, it's stable. Then we stay here because I'll try and see who's in the other groups. 78 from Leo, Puncher, 78. People now trying to move back into what was the original break. Miru attacks with Puncher and 78 Sprinter, and Bilbao is 78 Mountain Rider, and Jakub places 78 Mountain Rider, 78 Sprinter. Ibra has 76 Mountain Rider, Puncher, and 78 Mountain Rider. So everyone trying to take their 78 Mountain Rider ahead. Probably. Do you think this is a good choice?
They won. Whoever had the 78 in the peloton.
If there are any, let me see.
I always think that the
No, I don't
main
think so.
strategy.
There
I
isn't
think
any.
the 78 should always be in the breakaway in mountain stages.
Where? Sorry? In the
The
peloton?
78 in mountain stages should always be uh, in the breakaway.
And the break. Exactly what they are doing. My big question is, there's a lot of flat still left, and he doesn't have particularly good flat. Can this affect his bars a little bit?
Yes, of course.
But is it worth losing that little portion to at least get him at the front?
Honestly, I'm against attacking the flat because you will always fail. Maybe better attacking in some mountain, but attacking in long flats, the disadvantage is a long way bigger than the advantage. The way sprint and is won by I think SG.
Okay, and Leo
That's it.
Falandri here in Group A attacks with Laporte, his 85 sprinter, followed by Cocard, who equals 85 sprinter with the help of Pache, his puncher. But the break will catch them back. We are down to two groups.
For the upper class, quite define.
Here we are in climber
Oh,
group A.
whoa. Attack from German.
Attack from.
German. Attack.
We're gonna move on then into your group.
Also to attack with the leader. And this could be an interesting attack.
Okay, I see Joe moving with his team.
Yeah.
I don't see Guillermo though. Is he in this group as well? Was he
I
already crossed?
attacked not with the leader, by the way.
Ah, okay.
With the punching.
Do you think it's a bit too soon for this, or is it the right time for Joe, for example, to take his team and attack?
If he continues with this pace, there are possibilities that he will pass all the design only with two values. And I don't think it's a good bad choice, honestly.
Okay, show us ahead, show us ahead. Let's see who takes the KON.
I think nobody's interested. Maybe Joe, but nobody is seriously interested.
And it's gonna be
Yeah,
the
Joe,
one,
we
two,
start.
three, 4 for Joe.
But he wasn't so interested.
We're into the downhill section. The riders can take a breather, but they can't let their guard
Movie,
drop.
pause. Wait, Thomas.
However, and we're going to take this opportunity to move back to our center court in a couple of seconds. Just waiting to see if something else happens. I will quickly see how it is going. And there we go. We're going to move back now to center court group A. And Leo Falandri still at the attack with 85 sprinter, and Holy Cools has his puncher there and has his 85 sprinter as well. Uh, let's see the event. Christophe Laporte does it again. And PCM, let's see if it confirms. It says Laporte, Kokar for Hooley, and Anielkowski for Yakov. As they begin called out for class, Dengen called UB78 sprinter trying to play catch up, although it's going to be hard for him. Jakub comes with Anielkowski and Golas and Maleki, his 78 mountain, his puncher, and his 85 sprinter that is done for the day. So Jakub re-enters the main breakaway group. There's now 6 riders, 2 from Hooley, actually 2 from Leo, 1 from Hooley. Jakub still has Anielkowski there. Now Holy Cools gets the rest of his team. Well, except for the leader. Let's see who Miro has there, Bilbao as well. So most people are back into the main break with the 78 riders, catching up to the former fugitives as we go into the KOM. Now it's Sieber with Polang and Maleki for Jakub. It's going to be Ibra attacking. Ibra, can he take the win? Oh, I don't think he takes the win. Let's see the event. It's actually Jan Polank. Ibra still got the win. Let's see what the game says. Polank, then I assume Maleki a second and Golos third because this is wrong. Is anything of note happening in your group? Travel? Travel? Hello, Gabi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I kind of don't know what
Gabi,
represents.
the same
Gabi,
Gabi, no?
hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Have you been following the race, man?
No. I just arrived.
All right. You can watch Group A on my Discord stream and Group B on Frabos.
Okay.
So,
So you comment your stream only or both?
No, I'm going to be calling where we are, and we'll be commenting each one respectively. So right now we're on Central Court Group A, which is mine. But I was asking Frabo, how's your group right now?
3.5k to go, and a very battle for first category.
But no leaders
But
at the
I'm
front
curious
yet.
to see if someone will attack from the peloton. SG is doing it.
Okay, we're gonna move to Group B then. Thank you, Frabo, for the clarification.
Yeah, SG is attacking from the peloton. Maybe a very good gap, 1 minute gap. This can arrive. Yeah, I say
Okay,
also ready
we are now
This can
watching
arrive.
Group B. Frabo, take us to ASG, see where he is. Or to the KOM.
Yeah, ready 1 minute and a half. This will arrive at the finish line.
Do you think
100%
so?
sure.
Gabi,
No, I don't think so.
I was going to ask exactly that. Why do you think not?
I mean, I think he will have 4 riders at the top of the climb, but the stage was long, so for sure he will lose too much green, and I don't think he will win.
So
because we have some good players behind, like Joe and Guy, that will control good, and that they will have way much more yellow at the end.
I think T2
This is a success move from T2, and I think all of you agree.
Team attack, yes.
This downhill will allow the riders to recover from their earlier effort.
1 minute and a half is out. Now T2 will stop, I think. He's not stopping,
Guys,
and he has a Barrier second
who
rider.
is your
I think
favorite
using
for any
protection.
of these groups? Let us know in chat. Thank you everyone for watching. There's still one more stage to go after this one.
Okay, Gabi, you are more expert. Do you think T2 is putting Cursor and protection and relaying in downhill?
Sorry, what did you say?
Did you think now not more, but did you think T2 was relaying, putting Cursor and protection?
I didn't see, but I think Tito is not too bad. He knows what he does. But sadly, he's only one that needs to relay because he has all his team behind, while Guy or Joe have some teammates in front. So it's kind of fucked. And if they accelerate
Alright,
next time, he will be alone.
during this downhill, we will return to Group A. And in Group A, let's see what's been happening here. Yubi now at the front with a 78 mountain rider, trying to go into Col de Bizan to get those points. Trying to find out if there was any attack at the peloton. I see Ibra and Miru, indeed, and Leo drops behind. Jakub behind.
Okay.
Yubi behind. So we do have the race exploding right now in Group A. Miru and Ibra, Mika Landa, Tadej Pogacar, they are both going, and they already have 23 seconds on Leo Falandri, 42 on the remaining opposition, and they are going Miru accelerating again. Gabi, is this the perfect time to go, or do you think that this will be the same situation that you described for ASG?
For me, it's better because there are two players right now, and Leo is kind of fucked in the middle. So the situation is more like exploded. So there will not be a big group following behind. So that's good for them, and it's bad for Leo. I think he's catched by the Leo is not in because now he's in yellow, and he will need to work a lot.
He is no longer alone, but Yubi continues to be further behind. Yeah, that's just he is the last place here, and now Leo and Jakub relaying. Holy Cool's.
But I think they can close the gap because he has Godon and he's very good in the downhill. So
in the meantime, cooperation existing as well between Sanchez and Novak from Ibra and Miru, and Pache from Holy Cool's being dropped to help his leader. So they will have another person working here right now.
Yeah.
And only 37 seconds. How much do you think they would need this group here of 4 riders to get at the start of the climb to make sure they wouldn't be immediately caught?
I think it's around 30 seconds usually, and they need to go like 85 for a couple of meters and to keep the gap. Otherwise, the game will close it very quick.
All right.
But I think Ibra is rating. Yeah, they stop.
Yeah, as they were about to get caught anyway, they stop.
By the way, in my group, SG is 1 minute in front of other Gideps and is managing to pass the penultimate climb with 2.
Yeah, but he will lose way too much, I think, because 1 minute is not a lot of gap. And the last time
is underway. How is your group, Trouble? Sorry, I didn't hear that. Trouble?
Yeah, the real battle is that who is right between me and Gabi, not the battery here. I don't understand this actual, but I think now Poland has less energy than Paris.
Okay, we move to Group B, and Col du Pré is already underway.
You see that? You can read the pain on the faces at the back.
Now the battle is between the 78 of Ivan.
I think Joe is very good. He has 3 riders. Right, now 2.
Here are Romain Bardet, I assume Geraint Thomas, Alder is there as well. Guillermo with Almeida must also be there. And Thomas and Gegenhardt are now in pursuit, direct pursuit.
I think Tavo has very good energy.
Now, Joe Whiteley accelerating with Geraint Thomas.
These are moves that I don't understand at all.
That's bad, yeah. Bad move for me.
Because
Oh, very
because
bad move.
doing this, you are 100% sure that the guy in front will stop if you reach him,
Yeah.
and you wasted a lot of energy.
I think Guy is in very good position.
Oh yes, of course.
I think just Joe kill his chances.
I wouldn't
Do you
be
know
so
SG?
sure yet. Obviously, it may very well be the case, but the gap is small, and I would imagine that Joe expects it to be closed, and so preferred to not wait for Gegenhardt, as he will recover him sooner or later. But yeah, not exactly the best move there from the Brit.
What a red move from Joe.
Yeah. I think I think he had the best position before, and now he lost it.
SG6 and Joe.
We're having really lots of technical difficulties with this uh, image from Group B. So for those watching, if you want to do a quick look at Frabo's stream, you will
Oh
see.
no, I forgot. Result will be 100% Joe for SG fifth and P2 sixth of the stage.
So I see Quintana from Alder still has one helper as well. Then with Almeida has a helper, and now everything is as it was,
No
and now it's
shadow.
Shadow.
It's a good move from
Guilherme,
Shadow.
No.
He
Guilherme.
did it too late.
No, I think no.
And now Alder
Poor
and Joe
SG.
Whiteley responding. ASG and T2 dropped behind. ASG is going to respond. T2 might be the first to die here. Has no helper. Has to close all of this with Romain
And now
Bardet.
into the final climb. The riders know.
Now Joe has a big advantage because he closed not in first person. Was the only one not closing in first person.
And I think T2 is not too bad. I mean, he has not helper, but he managed good.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is,
Mm.
while he had to close the attacks, he had to do it with Bardet. So
Yeah,
surely
sure.
I
he'll
think French is in the mood.
Yeah. And I think Aldo is good, Guy is good.
let's see. We have Joe Whiteley again striking with Geraint Thomas and Gegenhardt. Shadow responds with Pogacar, and Alder tries to go as well. Acceleration from Guilherme with
The
João
riders are
Almeida
reinforcing
to
about
try and
10%.
catch up. Everyone is still together. T2 puts his own pace, trying not to lose too much energy, trying to move in their wheels.
It will be a sprint.
Let's see.
No, for
New
me, yeah,
acceleration.
Spain,
Show us the front group, Bravo.
we are in front of group.
Well, they had an advantage, but okay, never mind. You took too long. So 2 for Shadow, 2 for Joe Whiteley,
Okay, Shadow.
2 for Alder. Everyone still has that domestique. Again, these three are accelerating again.
And Guy is always following. Guy is good.
Guilherme now at the back of the
Good Joe.
peloton, but Joe strikes yet again.
Shadow closing with the alone. Mm.
But I mean, it's only
Tough.
5K, so I think they all have a lot of energy.
No, I don't think so.
4.5 to go,
I mean,
guys.
85 the last PK, 100%.
Guys,
Whatever.
could these accelerations from Joe and Alder cost them a bit at the end, or are they aware that they need to save some energy for the final sprint?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Sorry, I was watching Group A and Leo attacked Group A.
We will move there really soon, but we just want to see the end
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
stage here.
Look at Guy, he still has the helper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everyone is alone now.
Will be a sprint, and I think they all have a lot of energy.
And Egan Bernal is the one leading the group so far, but Thomas from the left side. Someone for
Let's look.
Shadow is there
No.
too, ASG. T2 and Guilherme a bit more behind. 900 meters to go. It's still Alder in the front, and now Joe Whiteley accelerates. 600 to go. He's putting the pace. He's getting the positioning. He's going to be launching. Let's see if he has the energy to win this. It's going to be Joe Whiteley. Is it going to be Joe Whiteley? Is it? It's going to be Joe Whiteley. Second place, Alder. I
Guy
believe.
so
And third place is Shadow. Fourth for Guy. Fifth for ASG, I believe, and 6:42. We move to Group
No,
A.
SG is set 6.
Okay, ASG 6 and T2
Victory.
5th. Okay, we then move for our Group B. A, sorry.
Guy played so bad. That's sad.
Okay,
and I think they all got a bug. They couldn't sprint, apparently.
So Leo Falandri attacked, as you had stated. He's at the front, 26-second gap over Rafael Michael from Jakub, and everyone else 34 seconds behind Jakub. It's Ibro, it's one helper, it's UB, it's Holikos and Miru all alone. And now Ibra loses the helper, his day is done, and everyone is with the leader only 47 seconds from the third group to Leo Falandri. Gap is falling to Jakub. He is about to be caught. You'll be accelerating on the center. Huli calls Ibra coming from the right side, but Huli is accelerating into Jakub, trying to close that as soon as possible. 3.4 kilometers. We seem to be going into a six-man sprint, but can Leo resist?
I'm not sure if Leo I think he lose maybe.
Yeah, it's starting to look like if they catch him, which is about to happen, I don't think he has the energy to win the stage, but let's see. 23 seconds. They need to close this quickly. And instead, he opens the gap to 30 seconds.
Okay, he has it. He has the energy.
He now has it and managed it well, rested for a bit, putting his pace now. Fully Cools is the one trying to follow. Opens a small gap. Leo Falandri is going to cross the line. Leo Falandri crossing the line. Doesn't matter if he's dead. He takes the stage. He takes a bigger lead in the GC. Congratulations to Leo Falandri. Oli Cool's going to pass in second. Miru is now attacking into the third place, so to speak, and takes it. Fourth is going to be Jakub. Fifth, Ibra. Sixth, Yubi. Gabi, there were some moments where we doubted, but it ended up working for Leo.
Yeah. But I mean, he's the best of the lobby. So.
You think you think that his immense energy management capabilities were something that helped him in this specific stage?
Sure. For sure, and Miru and Ibra attacked, and Jakub as well. So they were all of them dead, so they didn't have the energy to close it. GG. I think he has a GC and.
Yeah, unless something happens on the final stage, something bizarre.
He can start his ass now.
All right, Group B hasn't launched yet, so speaking of which, let me see, where are my riders?
In Group B, there was a bug. They couldn't sprint in the final. They could only 99. So that's why Guy and some other didn't sprint in the end. There was a bug of the game. You can see the chat. Yeah, they told it in the chat. Well, in the in-game chat.
All right. Here are the results. Leo Falandri gets 24 seconds on Hulikos, 53 seconds on Miru, 57 seconds on Jakub, Ibra, and
Christophe
Yubi.
Laporte goes onto the attack.
General classification says Thibaut Pinot leading. For Leo, Hulikos second, 49 seconds behind, Yubi third, 122 behind, Jakub fourth, 124 behind, Miru fifth, 128 behind, Ibra sixth, 133 behind. Farrell, please turn off the sound of the game. Point
Turn off
classification
what the sound?
of the game. The commentator and all that crap. Uh, Laporte is leading points classification for Leo with 10 points over Hulikos, 18 points over Jakub, and in the mountains we have Leo Falandri leading 2 points ahead of Ibra, 16 points ahead of UB. Seguimos into the fourth stage.
So now will be decided the spin dressing.
Indeed. Right there, and
I think already Guillem has it. But maybe now SG is trying to defend the second position. Let's see if who goes SG second position 100%.
Guillaume did so bad.
But I think he will manage 9 points. The difference is
Not sure.
yeah, 7 points, 2 points ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
right. Since the sprint is done, we're going to go into Group 8 for the beginning of the stage, and then as I sort my riders out, we will return to Group B, who is a little bit more ahead, so we can follow some action.
I'm not sure about this stage, if I like it or not, because the last time is too long. So it's your fault. So they will all rat, and nothing will happen. I don't know.
And so they're off on their first climb.
So we will now be staying in Group A to follow the intermediate sprint. Meanwhile, there's already people launching riders ahead. Uli Kools is launching his 85 Sprinter, Yubi is launching his 78 Sprinter, Ibra is launching his 78 Sprinter as well, Jakub his 85, and Miru, I think at some point thought that he could try it with Landa, but too many people were already at the front, so he will take his other riders. Lobato in this case is his Sprinter, a 78 Sprinter. Gabi, if it was you playing this, would you have taken the 78 or the 85 Sprinter? Because some made different choices here. What would be the best in your opinion?
I think I would pick 85 because you can win the first stage, and that's 25 points, and then the green, as Leo did, for example. But it needs to be good at sprinting.
I would have taken the 2 sprinters and not the cobble.
For me, the cobble and the 85, I think. Because the cobble guy is...
I would definitely have taken the Cobbles guy because he's underestimated by a lot of people. He's a very good helper, depending on the terrain, of course. But this is there were stages in this tour that were great for him to do his job, and I would have taken the 85 Sprinter like Gabi says. I agree with that because it's it gives us more chances of not only winning the first stage, which has important points, 25 obviously per stage. It also gives us a chance at the green jersey.
But the problem is that if you miss the first stage, then you are fucked because you don't have a good helper.
Yes.
And you won't win the green, so that's the problem of.
Yes, it's a risk.
It's a
gamble. It's a risk, like everything in life, and like any other tactical choice. There's always risks. And now you'll be moving with the Cobbles guy helping Brenner, his 78 mountain rider. There's an attack now. You'll be sending 2 more riders.
He also told me that he's trying to win all the judges and all the stages to get the maximum points.
To Leo?
That's his goal.
You now do the button.
Yeah.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he succeeds then, because I would like to remind people that we have a lot of great players here. I'm not one of them. A lot of great players in the community, and I definitely know 100% sure that Paso isn't the only one capable of trying or succeeding at these things. So I think Leo definitely has the skill for that, and I hope he succeeds.
Yeah. But this stage is hard to attack. Lot of flat and climbs are very soft. So you use a lot and you gain a lot by just following the wheel.
What do you think of the steepness of that final double climb, so to speak? Was
You need to attack after the small flat. If you attack before, then you won't recover, and that's GG because the big group will recover way more than you. But then, yeah, you can have a chance because maybe they will all wait and all follow each other. So I don't know.
all right.
But it's too long to climb.
This is why I love having you guys here. You, Bravo, Miro, you already was here once, man. I would love to have one of you guys anytime possible because you guys are amazing technical analysts. While my job is to provide drama and entertainment to what's being seen to the viewers. So thank you so much for being here, guys. It's always a big help.
I'm happy to be here, honestly.
What?
I'm happy to be here because honestly, people will have the goosebumps giving PCM types.
Indeed. And Brenner from UB has 51 seconds. He
Uh,
also has
in Group B,
yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
G
go ahead. Yeah, G attack with all the team.
Okay, we're going
But honestly,
to
I don't think it will work because
we're going
with
to move,
another 78 in front.
we're going to move into Group B, ladies and gentlemen, as ASG is doing a five-man train attack. But
That's good because the stage is short, so there won't be a lot of damage on his green bar, but the climbs are very long, so I don't know.
I was going to ask you, realistically, even being a short stage, is this specific place the best place to try?
No, it's too early. Too early.
Yeah, too big fat here.
Maybe that little climb is good. Second cut.
Yeah, because the little climb and a very good, interesting downhill. But already 1.5 minutes to go. Problem is that he has to pass at least with
Three,
three.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's quite impossible.
If I were him, I would after Venturelli dies, I would protect with barrier trend and try to keep
2%.
Yeah, for riders.
For riders
Question
now.
here, Frabo. Who's there at the front in E1 with two riders?
He was in front only with
No, but
Venturelli.
who is there now? Who?
Okay, now T2.
T2. Okay, thank you.
Trying to win in KOM with Volante.
T2 trying to make something happen in the KOM, but ASG.
Someone has attacked. A little bit of bagarre.
Yeah,
honestly,
T2
like, we've been testing.
is so bad. Because T2 is last and he only needs to follow to have the more.
Who's
more
the
bar.
yellow jersey here?
What with KM Jersey? Thomas with Joe with Thomas. So.
The yellow.
Alder, I think.
So Alder has been getting a rough start. People have tried to gain gaps on him. He's behind right now, I believe, but he joins back into the peloton. So we go back to ASG.
I think now Shadow has a very big advantage. But look, SG is surprising us. He will try to pass with 4.
Can he?
I think 4 are too much.
But Joe is pacing for everyone. I'm not sure why, but okay.
I won. Himself.
Well, he's attacking. He's attacking.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
And T2 is on his wheel with Romain Bardet and one helper, not sure which one. Guys, probably 78. But if you have to follow someone to the point where you only end up with your two best mountain riders, is it worth it?
No,
No,
it's
no,
you
no.
passing with but I don't understand seriously why. Wait, maybe two,
Well,
maybe two. Oh
T2
my god.
T2 fortunately has two other guys at the front, but anyone else he could have died there. So, but at least he has that security.
Yeah, I think Tito is doing good
Let's see if
because
he
he's
can make.
only following and he has people in front. So
But now it's the situation of Bardet again being alone. He loses even the second helper. Bardet being alone and no one to protect him at this point of so early on the stage is a bit worrying.
T2 now has a big advantage, numerical and tactical.
Numerical, no, he has the same riders as everyone else. Three.
no, I think Joe has the best number. He has 4.
Had oh yeah,
Oh, maybe 3.
down to three. But for Joe,
And
because Joe is attacking, so Joe currently has them in the right place where he needs them
mhm.
to work on that gap, see if he can survive.
And again, Guy is only following. So let's see this time he can take this advantage to gain more sometimes, or he will only wait the sprint. Sadly.
Okay, I'm gonna take while you guys comment Group B, I'm gonna take a quick look at our Discord to see how are the standings. No standings yet. So I guess we will have the points at the end of the tour. I know Ben Young is working on them.
I think here, if you attack in the flat with your train, with 3 or 4 riders, can be good. That's what I would do if I have 4 riders like Joe.
Okay, and so how is Group A? Can someone put an eye on Group A quickly?
Ibra did the exact same thing as IG, attacking very early, and I think he has 2 riders now.
Okay, we're gonna quickly move because the situation now is a bit stable. We're gonna move back to our center court Group A. Okay, here we are, already in Group A, and as Gabi said, Ibra is on the run, followed by 78 Mountain Rider of Jakub and Leo Faladri responding immediately with Thibaut Pinot and what is left of his team, which is 3 other helpers.
We're already at the halfway stage.
Looking at the event, the KOM winner was Marco Brenner. And looking at the profile, it says Polanc second, Pogacar, so Ibra got the 2-3-4, this is correct. 30 seconds only though. Everyone catching up to Leo Falandri.
Who was Jimmy Paying?
Yeah, because Joe tried to attack. But I think Ibra was third at GC, so not very bad position, and he has Taiwan, and now he just fuck it up.
Okay, while we are here at this downhill, we're going to take another quick look at Group E.
Attack from a rider. There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
Côte de Longuefoy underway, 7.1 kilometers, altitude over 1 kilometer, 6.5% average. As we see the inclinations, and I think it's shadow rowing.
So going other facing with the wet with condition.
Who's at the front?
Shadow and Joe.
But not.
But they are 78.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Very tense situation here, but there's still time to recover all of those gaps. Oh, Guilherme is
No, it's same, 78.
78 as
But
well.
I think SG should go now, because anyway he has less energy, so it's now or never.
He will be watching next thing.
And as ASG goes, Lexi responds from Almeida from Guilherme is immediately in his wheel. Joe Whiteley responding with Geraint Thomas. Shadow's gonna take
taking good mountain
1,
bike.
2 in the KOM, and Joe takes third place if there is one. Yes, it is a second catch, so there is.
Oh, plus 20. Plus is 29.
Yes, show us the race, Travel.
Classification. He was at 9.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Group A.
Yeah, Miro attacked. And he has a good gap. So let's see.
As Miru tries to free Alanda, we see responding Huli Cools. Ibra is here trying to respond as well. Everyone is still together, but those two are accelerating. You'll be trying to catch up with Leo Falandri at the back, and even further down the back is Jakub with 3 riders, sending one to the front, maybe to relay.
Yeah, I think Ubi and Jakub should pace.
Quick look at Micah, because Maleki is a helper. He's 124 down. Yeah, definitely one of those that needs to make up the gap. And same for Yubi, that is even he's third place, and right now it is the fifth, trying to gain time, and these guys should be doing something. Jakob already pacing with one guy. Back to Miru, he's down to 3 riders. 3 riders at this point, Gabi. Is it enough that he can take them into the beginning of the next climb?
Beginning for sure, but then the climb is very, very long, so I'm afraid he will
pay for
he will lose a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 would have been the ideal number, right?
Sorry, yeah, for sure it's better.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the bottom he will have only 2 riders, and the 78 will last like 7 or 8 kilometers, and then it will be around for the 20 last kilometers. So that's way too much.
Yep.
But I think the situation is very good for Leo because he has nothing to do and he's good at management. So.
Ypres attacking again.
Yeah. But that's the same move as Miru, but just 2 minutes behind, so that's bad.
UP always at the back of the peloton so far. Almost risked the split there, and now Jakob attacks and tries to go into his third rider. This could be crucial for Ibra to have some help
that
there.
Can be good for Miru. And Jakub attacked with Micah himself, so that's bad for the energy.
Well, at least they can work together now, try and reduce Miru's gap. Problem is that groups are very spread it down the road, and there's like one ahead, two guys working on the second one. Here it's going to be mainly Leo and for some reason Holy Coals.
Well, he's second, so
Is he?
yes. I guess he's in with the second place, so that's why he's trying.
I mean, sure, but I think third and fourth. Well, third and fourth went, so yeah, it makes sense actually. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that part. So yeah, Holy Coals and Leo. So two working here. The other group had two working, but everything is back together anyway. So let's see.
Yeah, that's bad from you.
David
I think.
I don't think so either. Leo is in the position he doesn't mind to be at all. The guy attacking isn't threatening his GC realistically yet.
He's facing as well.
Well, yeah, he has to pace because it's 151. Virtually, Leo is already the leader, but he just needs to he just needs to cut it down to even a little bit more than half of that only for him not to be a threat. So all Leo needs to be here is chilling at the back and putting one guy to work because the others will be helping due to their own interests. I think Leo is in a good position here.
Yeah, and the only one not facing is Ubi since the beginning, so.
Yeah, I have no idea if he
I don't
has,
like that, but.
I don't
Makes
know
sense.
what he expects to achieve. Maybe a later attack. Now Leo, Huli, and Jakub all pacing with the puncher. Punch from Leo Falandri.
Oh, okay, he doesn't
He's gonna
attacking.
send him up. Yeah. So he's preparing his attack. Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
No, this is interesting actually. Yeah, I would agree. Let's see if Leo can follow through with his goal of winning all stages, all secondary classifications, all there is to win. In the meantime, start of the climb, and Miro was already down to two riders only, as I predicted. Wow, the groups are very close right now in terms of which one finishes when. So we're gonna have to do later on quick jumps between them to catch both endings. Right now I see we're still in A, but I'm going to inform viewers I see Joe Whiteley attacking at this point.
Yeah, and he is only following. There's nothing else than following.
Yeah.
There is a beef, we think.
Okay. And with this in mind, we will indeed move to Group B for a bit now.
Stable situation. Sucking behind. In front is lane.
So that's Ibra at the attack, Shadow, sorry, at the attack, I assume.
That now though is playing again.
But I think this group is just very boring.
Yeah.
Because they all have a lot of teammates and nothing will happen.
Shadow.
Except Joe that is trying and Shadow, but the rest is.
Yeah, Shadow's trying to take his leader ahead with Joe. Didn't work. I think Joe's gonna try and keep accelerating.
Oh, show.
There we go. Joe puts one guy at the front facing. But Guilherme's gonna go. He wants nothing to do with that. He just wants to attack. Takes that little moment of false flag to attack into the downhill, but not going to get the gap.
I think IFJ should attack now.
Uh, back to Group A because UB is at the attack right now.
Ah, finally.
No, it was another sprint. I think.
Okay, so Miro is out for sure.
Oh my god.
And Holy Cools is with him. And everyone else is playing catch up. It's not a big gap, but Miro's ambitions are being killed here, and UB taking history, guys. Leo Falandri is going to close, Ibra is going to close, and Jakub joining them. Everything as they were, except for Miro, that yet again continues to try and go.
Yeah, but now they will recover a lot, and Miro will recover 0. So that's over.
Yep, 43 seconds.
By the way, FG attacked again.
15 kilometers to the finish line.
We're gonna go back
I
to
don't
Group
think it's
B because Group B will be finishing first, and there is another attack there at this point. So let's go to Group B.
This won't work.
We have Thibaut Pinot going for ASG.
This group is very bad. Like T2 has 3 helper at 6 kilometers to go.
T2 almost got blocked again.
Alder responding, and ASG 5.4 kilometers away from that HC, which will take him to the final downhill and respective finish line. Now it's Alder moving.
I see Shadow in a very
Egan
good
Bernal
position.
is moving. Let's see. Joe is going. Wait, he's down to his leader only. Alder. It's not good news.
I don't know why Alder is attacking. He just needs to follow and he wins.
No, the gap is too low to
Now
have the possibilities
the helpers
to
are falling
follow.
apart. We are down to almost leaders only.
And just for information, in Group A,
Yep.
Jakub attacked and he's with Miro and they are reeling, so maybe they win. Yeah, finally. I don't know. Can see after.
We will switch there soon because here this one will finish first. 6 leaders.
Gabby, do you agree about the comparison between Group B and Giro?
Sorry?
Do you agree with the comparison Group B and real life Giro d'Italia?
I didn't see Giro today.
No, not today in general.
Yeah.
And let's see, maybe SG will be GOAT? Yes.
ASG.
Oh my god, sprinting for the KOM, all the same energy. Oh my god.
Oh, having
And
some
T2 can still. Oh my god, T2 trying. He tried.
terrible
He's
image
bad.
right now, but we need to see the end of this.
Do you think someone will try to attack in the little kind of few hundred meters?
It wouldn't
I think they
shock
will,
me.
This
That's
one,
for
this
sure.
one, this one, this one.
they will all try.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
T2, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, T2,
attacking.
T2,
T2 attacking.
T2, T2. Oh my god.
Less than 2 kilometers to go. You're gonna be caught up by everyone. All 6 leaders are in there fighting for the win. He went too soon, and now everyone is
Oh my god,
risking
no,
out
T2.
sprinting
Alder.
them. It's going to be Alder.
Yeah.
Alder
Oh my
takes
god,
the
Joe,
win.
Joe
Alder
out,
takes the
Joe
win.
out.
Joe is out. Joe is out. I think Joe is out as well.
No.
Joe is out.
He finished around the same time. Not sure which position he had. So it was Alder. Second
Joe is
place.
out for me.
Second place was
Ah no, wait.
second place was Zebra or Shadows in this lobby. Third place was ASG.
Joe isn't out. So bad. So for me, Alde 100% in.
Okay, back to Group
Pogacar
A.
100% in.
Guys,
And
back to
Joey.
Group A. Back to Group A. We'll talk about that later. 8.8 kilometers to go. We have
They are all together at the top.
yes, I was seeing what the heck. Okay, 6
Like,
here.
Jakub did all the time for Miro, and Miro just survived, luckily for him.
Well, it's his chance now of trying at least the stage win because he won't get gaps. And now it's Yubi accelerating. as the Courchevel is uh, going 900 meters, you be going. Good position for him to get the sprint if he manages relatively. Oh, but he's not managing well. No, not at all. It's Leo
But
Falandri. Leo Falandri. Leo Falandri takes the win. Leo Falandri might
yeah,
have gotten all the points. Jakob is second. Third is going to be Yuli Kulis. Ibra is fourth place. You'll be fifth, and Miru in the mud with sixth place. Wow, dominant performance from Leo Falandri here.
I'm not sure if he has come. Maybe Miru has it.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say my only doubt will be the KOM because of the all, all the parts of the stage, and it was quite a lot that we were spent at the front. But if he didn't do it, he's gonna be really close uh, of a 100% performance here. We will see. And as I adjust my streams here now. Oh, I should have abandoned with these idiots, shouldn't I? Alright, that is done. And
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
we are waiting for the results. And in the meantime, let's see if someone wants to do interviews. We just go into the groups.
Honestly, before going to the interview, I want to be sure about the results.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. So before we wait about the results, then we start interviewing
But
people.
we need to start moving people into the channel, and we ourselves will move into that channel. Just give me a second. Wait, where did everyone go? There we go.
Okay.
Where's Gabi?
I don't know.
I think we lost him, but thank you for being here, Gabi. So, Leo Founder getting 8 more seconds on Jakub, same time for Holy Pulse and Ibra, you'll be 19 seconds down, Leo 22 seconds down. It means that the GC is Leo Falandri 103 ahead, Holy Pulse, Jakub third 136, UB fourth 151, Ibra fifth, same time, Miro 62 minutes. Point classification, the winner is Leo Falandri, 15 points more than Huli, who is second, Jakub third, Ibra fourth, UB fifth. KOM. It's Ibra that ends up winning KOM. Second, Leo Falandri. Third, UV. Fourth, Miru. Fifth, Hulikos. And this and the Movie Star Award goes to Ibra. This concludes our streaming of the actual race, but we will see if we can get some people for interviews. Let's see. As we wait, I will start pinging them.
So instead, the classification about of Group B is Alder first, second Shadow, third Joe, fourth Guilherme, fifth SG, and sixth Tito. So in final, Alder, Shadow, and Joe White. And yeah, Joe Whiteley was able to manage to pass in final instead of DDM because
Another final for Joe Whiteley, and as Frabo
oh
said,
yeah, I mean he was able to pass thanks the better GC position because both winning a stage, both winning a secondary jersey, the difference was made by the GC, and I agree. So anyway, I think my stream is over, and thanks for all the people who subscribed, and yeah, we will see on I think Wednesday is the semi-final in line. Sunday, and I will play. So interesting. See you.
see you, Frabo. Thank you so much for being here. And as you
No,
wait,
I will be stay with you.
okay then. Who are you saying see it?
Because it's my stream. Only this.
Oh, the stream. Okay.
Aiuta. Scusa. Scusa. Sì, ma
Well, I do not think we will have interviews. Okay, we have classification of Group A. Leo Falandri that won almost everything, goes to 305 points. Second is Fully Cools 159 points. Third Yakov 130. Fourth Ira 97. Fifth QB 84. Sixth and in the mud Miru with 45 points. Group B, like Iliani Simofravo said, was resolved with Alder leading 207 points. Shadow second 170, Joe Whiteley third 145, Guilherme fourth 110, ASG fifth 87 points, T2 sixth 84 points. Joe Whiteley is here. Hello, Joe.
Hey.
Seems that it was extremely complicated for you. What made it not so easy?
My poor stage one and arguably poor stage two as well. Yeah, I knew I was going to have difficulties in this type of group. I don't think it was necessarily a fun group to be in. It was quite stressful, but at the end of the day, did the business, and that's all that matters.
Do you hope to have a more competitive final?
Yeah, I mean, at least in the I honestly think I'd be more comfortable in the final than I was in that semi-final. But obviously, a lot can also go wrong in the final. But I feel like the types of players who will be in the final. I mean, I'm just looking through who's qualified from the other group, but I don't know. I just have this feeling that when you get put in certain lobbies like that, it's just a bit. But I don't know.
Tomorrow you will be back in action, so let me ask you, what are the goals for PCM UK tomorrow in TTT and ITT finals?
I think for ITT, kind of hoping for like just a medal, I guess. TTT, I think we're at odds. If we get a medal, it'll be quite a surprise and quite a pleasant one, obviously, but I think definitely the strength.
Do you think that we are better at ITT as a team?
I just feel like as a team, obviously we've got two people in the ITT final and yourself in the TTT final. So if you go by pure numbers, obviously that shows already that individually we probably are slightly better in ITT than TTT because we've got two people in one final and just yourself in the other final. But I don't know. I feel like
I guess when you get to
Parkour.
myself in the final is the little part where you prove your point that we're probably very outsiders at best.
No, I mean, you deserve to be in that final. It's
Yeah,
just obviously the
I trust
parkour for TTT is very challenging, and I feel like
it is.
um,
That is true.
we're going to be up against it because obviously a lot of teams who are in that final have had plenty of time to practice. Obviously, Vazzy Gaming, I believe it's the only events they're pretty much in, so I would imagine they've
Do
tried
you think
having it
that
quite a
someone
lot.
like us that still has people in several events might have gotten hurt with that because last
Yeah,
time to actually play?
100%, 100%. I feel like Skype are probably the same. Well, actually, no, because Hush and Hooley,
Yeah,
I mean, Hooley played well in Talk tonight, but I think Hush has had a few events now where he's been knocked out,
yeah,
so I guess he's had a
and their
bit
main
more time.
tactics guy isn't even playing in the World Championship, so there's that.
Yeah, and obviously the Lactors as well. Obviously they got like Ghosty, Finn,
Healings, guys
Root,
that aren't playing, so they have
Billings.
time to.
Yeah, they've had quite a lot of time, I presume, to practice, as I've said as well with Aussie Gaming. So
As for us,
I'm not making excuses. It's just at
no,
the end
no,
of the
yeah, I
day,
get you.
when you're playing every day, pretty much, it's hard to fit in time elsewhere.
And here's another thing that when we are not um, when we are not racing, we still have to take care of a lot of our orga businesses, like me tonight, streaming, directing, all
Yeah,
of that. So,
yeah, yeah.
but let's see what
It does add
happens.
up, but we're nearly through it, so
All right, Joe. Thank you so much for being here, and best of luck for
no worries.
all your races left. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies
I'll
and
stick with
gentlemen.
you.
All right, ladies and
Did
gentlemen.
close the stream, I guess.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will have one of the most awaited finals of the year. Usually, no one gives a fuck about ITT and TTT for the most part. I'm not saying there isn't people that don't enjoy it. There is, but a lot of people usually don't aren't like uh, excitedly waiting for it. But this year, there's quite some surprising teams. Everything is still up to get in terms of GC for some teams, for others maybe not, but they would like the medals. So this year, for some reason, some perfect storm, it's one of those finals you don't want to miss. And if nothing goes against that plan, uh, we do uh, we do have intentions to be here tomorrow broadcasting the ITT and TTT finals of team. Afterwards, as you know, Saturday will be the rest day. Let me see the rest of the calendar. And after that, we have Sunday, the final semifinal of the week with inline solo. And then our actual final semifinals will happen in the next week with 200 TT semifinal, plus final on the same day, the same for elimination, and the same for scratch. And then another final on that Sunday, and on the final week, only finals. So this upcoming week will be the time for the team finals. The week after is the time for the solo finals. Join us because things are still going to get interesting for a lot of days. I want to thank Frabo, the amazing Gabi. He did a great work as well for joining me in the booth. I want to thank the biggest of all dogs. He did his best as a director, given that there were some technical glitches he had to overcome. With that, I think it was great. I want to thank Joe for being here as always for the interviews. Thank you, Joe.
No worries, my pleasure.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow for ITT TTT Finals of Team. In the meantime, keep
Sounded
in
like a
mind
mouthful,
what?
that. So it sounded like a mouthful, that. ITTTTT.
um, in the meantime, keep in mind that history isn't it is at a point where it will be made every day in the World Championships. Don't miss any of those streams that are upcoming, loaded with finals and semifinals. Join us tomorrow. I am the biggest of all dogs. I'll see you all again when I see you, and stay with us for the two craziest weeks that we will still have at these World Championships. Have a good night.